Hello everybody, I'm Axel1324 and welcome to my channel. The Xbox and Bethesda game showcase at E3 has come and gone. I did give my initial reactions to the show on Good Morning Xbox. I will link it down in the description below, be sure to check that out. But I have had a day to think about it and really gather some more of my thoughts. I'm going to rapid fire through some of these and give you some of my favorite games. I'm going to jump through a bunch of games, but let's get into the first few games. First things first, this game looks awesome. It has been described as Skyrim in space, which is great. I kind of was hoping this would be more Skyrim style than Fallout style. The conversations face to face with all the options. It's kind of not for me. I like the open dialogue of you can walk in, you can walk away, you can engage, you can not engage. That Skyrim presents. I definitely like that one better. It does look to be like you are a member of a group called Constellation, but the trailer kind of shows us the beginning of the Constellation because it refers to that spacecraft as the Constellation. So whatever that spacecraft that astronaut found, it looks on a moon, it must be what propelled humanity to this great spacefaring civilization. And Constellation seems to be the organization that does it. Man, I cannot wait to get into this game. It looks great. Just the detail on the trailer, take a look at it below if you didn't catch it. Up next is Sea of Thieves, and man, talk about a perfect partnership. Sea of Thieves partnered with Disney and Pirates of the Caribbean, and we're going to get this amazing collaboration between the two. Just in the trailer alone, we got to see Jack Sparrow, Master Gibbs, Calypso, Davy Jones with the Flying Dutchman. This has been a dream come true for some of us Sea of Thieves fans. As anybody knows, I am a huge Sea of Thieves fan. And I am definitely setting sail. Day one, I am going to be there. And I can't wait. If you want to set sail, make sure to send me a DM. Add me on Xbox, and we'll take to the seas together. I feel that a lot of people are sleeping on Yakuza Like a Dragon. This game is awesome. I bought this game earlier in the year because I'm a huge Sega fan, and the Yakuza series, I heard a lot of good things about it, but nothing could have prepared me to what Yakuza was really all about. It is the most serious, funny story RPG I've ever played. Just the kind of ridiculous things that happen to it, the way the music hits. And that's another thing, the Yakuza Like a Dragon has some of the best music I've ever heard in an RPG. Modern RPG. Don't sleep on this game, guys. Definitely go out. It's on Game Pass today. Play it. Battlefield 6 looks like utter chaos personified. Man, everything just seems to go to hell and back in this game. The dust storm is blowing, the rockets are taking off, the destruction is going, and I especially loved when the tank ran over the car and the car actually crushed. That was great. That was awesome. That is definitely a moment that is so Battlefield. It is non-stop action, and I really, really want to get into it. I don't know if I will, just because I'm going to wait for the reviews, but otherwise, I think I am going to give Battlefield 6 a try sooner or later. 12 minutes. I have been interested in this game since the day it was announced. This is definitely more of a narrative-driven game with a time loop element into it. It looks like it's only one room, that apartment, and I can't wait to see what the dialogues that I can unlock with the more time loops that go by to get to the ultimate goal of essentially not getting murdered. That's kind of weird. Like, you got to keep living the time loop until you stop getting murdered by some guy. And based on how you approach the dialogue options is going to determine everybody's reactions to you. This reminds me a little bit of that movie with Tom Cruise, Day After Tomorrow, or Live, Die, Repeat, as it was later renamed. So yeah, this is going to be a really interesting game, and I'm definitely in. Psychonauts 2. The original Psychonauts developed somewhat of a cult following for a reason, and Psychonauts 2 was initially funded by fans until they picked up a publisher, and then they were picked up by Xbox. And I cannot wait to see this. This is going to be Tim Schafer Unleashed, and it looks great. I really, really love the art style in Psychonauts 2. It's not the ultra realistic. It's cartoony-ish. One of my favorite parts is to see the guy's beard. It's basically just a brown blob with a bunch of swirls in it. That's kind of awesome. And I can't wait to jump into this game. As a guy who bought Psychonauts not once, but twice, once on the Xbox original and once on Steam when it came out, the game still holds up great today, and we finally get to play the sequel. Party Animals had my wife rolling. Man, she was laughing at this game, and for a good reason. This is like Gang Beasts 2. For those of you that don't know Gang Beasts, it looks a lot like Party Animals, except with, just more human-looking avatars. Or wrestletars, fightatars, I don't know. And but now in this one, you get to use weapons, you get to electrocute people, you can shoot them. I saw somebody trying to stab someone with a plunger. That was hilarious. I can't wait to play this game here with my nephews and whoever wants to play online. It looks like a good time to just sit, party, and have some fun and some laughs. Just in case anybody was wondering, my favorite gaming franchise of all time is obviously Halo. And Halo Infinite came to E3 in style. The drone shot of Zeta Halo was awesome. You just got to see the lighting, how it's affecting the world. It was kind of more like a either an early morning or a evening shot. But as the drone panned, the rest of the Halo ring was fully lit up, so that was cool to see. The cinematic looks better than anything else they've shown. We finally got to see that Chief is going to be partnered with an AI. This AI seems to be some sort of infiltrator style AI. So we'll see how that goes and how his relationship goes with her. Is she another Cortana model? Maybe. Looks like it. And the multiplayer. Oh man, the multiplayer looks awesome. Sorry team, no sprint. There's definitely going to be sprint in Halo Infinite. The customization looks great. The vehicles look awesome. The death animations. The announcer voices. I don't know if you guys saw during the trailer when that guy shot somebody without using the scope, sniper rifle, the announcer goes, "No scope!" And stuff like that. It's little details that just are making this game go above and beyond where it normally is. The grapple hook, the deflection or reflection shield, and over shields are all in there, and of course it just looks incredible. The game modes were in there: Slayer, capture the flag, big team battle with vehicles everywhere. It looks like it's gonna have a lot of chaos, and I haven't tried to get good at a Halo since Halo 2, but Halo Infinite definitely has me hyped, and I think I am gonna play this game and play it more seriously than I did other games and try to get good at it. So suit up, Spartans, we're going in. Diablo 2 Remastered. If anybody knows, Diablo 2 is the GOAT of dungeon crawlers. This is the game that every dungeon crawler tries to imitate and so far has fallen short of. The graphics look great. The 8-player co-op, I'm in for it. And then I also saw that everybody can have a mercenary companion as well. So it could be 16 demon slayers all at once. That's going to be pretty cool. Just because it looks great doesn't mean it is going to be great though. As we all remember, Blizzard's launch with Warcraft 3 Remastered was not that great. So I am going to wait to see on the reviews on this one just in case. Replaced was the surprise of the show for me. And the reason for that is because I'm not normally into pixel art games. A pixel art game has to be really special for me to like it. And so when this trailer started, I was like, oh man, another pixel art game. But the more the trailer played and the more that I saw, the more I was enamored with it. The music kicked in. The combat looked awesomely smooth. The camera shifts to the sides as you were doing things. That was pretty great. I'm interested in this game. Whenever it comes out, we'll see. But yeah, this game has my attention and it is the surprise of the show. Oh, I'm probably going to slaughter this name. But Eiyuden Chronicles 100 Heroes. A lot of people are comparing this game to Octopath Traveler, and me, I'm not. Octopath Traveler had like that pixelation blur on the outside focus of your character, whereas this one doesn't. It's all clear. And the combat doesn't look like Octopath Traveler. This one looks more like there's an older game called Golden Sun, where it's more over the shoulder of the hero. And I'm more into that. But it looks great. I can't wait to play it. Unfortunately, it's not coming out till 2023. That's a long way out. But when it does come, your boy right here is going to be playing it. The Ascent. This game has been hyped up to no end. and for good reason. The cinematics look great. The gameplay itself looks great. Um, Xbox has done a really good job of showing this game off. And best of all, it's coming at the end of July. Only about 45 days until we can finally play this game in the cyberpunk future that it presents. And, 3-player co-op, I'm in. If anybody wants to play this game, hit me up again. Xbox Live, Axel1324. Age of Empires 4. Yes, I love real-time strategy games. I'm not very good at them as I used to be, but I do love them. When I first got a PC, one of the first genres I played was real-time strategy. I cut my PC gaming skills on real-time strategy. And you bet I played Age of Empires. So I am very excited for Age of Empires 4. It looks phenomenal. It looks like they're sticking a lot to the, upgrading of the civilization system. The only downside to this is that it's PC only. Xbox, please, please, please stop releasing things for PC first. Make it all universal. Release it on PC, console, cloud, all at the same time. That's the only gripe I have about Age of Empires 4. But, I have a great PC, and I'm going to play that game. Not much to say about the Outer Worlds 2 trailer because not much was said other than, hey, the Outer Worlds 2 is coming out. But it is probably the funniest, most honest trailer we have seen basically ever. So kudos to Obsidian for putting out probably the most hilarious trailer of the show. And yeah, it was great. Flight Simulator. If you know me, you know I love me some Flight Simulator. I have somewhere between 200 and 300 flight hours logged in the game. But I am interested to find out how they're going to take, the keyboard with the shift commands and the control commands and bring basically what is a 75 command game down to a 10 button controller. It's going to be very interesting to see how they're going to do that. I know that you can plug in a USB keyboard into your Xbox Series X, so that might be the option we go. But I can't wait to see how it looks there. Will it look as good as my PC, or will it look better? Who knows? I'm going to find out soon. And I can't wait to fly. And the Top Gun DLC, man, talk about perfection. The Flight Simulator community has been asking for warplanes to be added. So I cannot wait to fly around in some military planes. In the Top Gun DLC, we'll probably fly either the Tomcat from the old Top Gun, or we're probably going to fly something like the F-35 Lightning or the F-18 Super Hornet or something more modern. But either way, I'm excited to get a properly modeled military plane into the game. Just when you think nothing could steal the show away from Halo Infinite, Forza Horizon comes in, and man, it was amazing. It was the best looking game of the show, hands down. The deep dives they went into it, just showing how photorealistic the in-game engine is, and then the camera pans to the cars. That's great. It's the most fun racing game, and it's representing Mexico awesome. And as a Mexican American, as a Latino, representation matters. So, kudos to Forza for putting that out. And I can't wait to play it. It's day one for me. I'm all in on the festival. And, legendary developer Playground Games is making this. They have yet to miss, and I don't expect them to miss on this one. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for watching my thoughts on the Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase E3. I know I only covered 16 out of the 30 games that were shown. I did like a lot more, but I wanted to keep this video a little short and concise. What games did you like? What games did you not like? Make sure to tell me down in the comments below. Like and subscribe to this video, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.